Let's just go across to the Oil Minister Veerappa Moily, who is currently talking to the press.
That is helpful for the people. So far, our target is common people. If that helps them, we are happy. And if it benefits any political party, yes, incidentally we may get some benefit. Nothing wrong about it. No, but our target is common man. Nothing to do with politics.
But there is one major difference. There is no subsidy on CNG or PNG. So to the extent that the CNG is substituting for LPG or for diesel, the subsidy burden of the government will go down.
Go down.
It will not increase.
Because I gave you the figures, 1,80,000 cylinders to that extent will be reduced. That means to that extent, proportionately, our subsidy burden will also get reduced.
Yes, sir. Obviously, sir, by raising it from 9 to 12, some kind of tinkering has to be done somewhere.
But to be very frank with you, we are not targeting on that. Incidentally, I am telling you that, to that extent, 1 lakh, yes, subsidy burden. If the subsidy burden is reduced, who is benefited? Again, it is an anti-inflationary measure. And again, that will benefit the exchequer. As a result, we can flow back that, we can reduce the price of petrol or diesel. Suppose our petrol companies are benefited, to that extent, under recovery will get reduced. And when the under recovery is reduced, to that extent, the price of the commodities will also come down. Ultimately, everything will hover around the consumers only and the common people. And if you want to attribute to an election, we can't help on that.
So this is a win-win for everybody.
Everybody.
Yes. So in the past several years, we haven't seen any addition of new cities under CGD. And there is a significant increase in pollution. You are also the Environment Minister.
Yeah.
What are the steps being taken to expand this? Because the last CGD rounds happened many years back. What are the steps being taken?
You see, this move of government itself will give a big boost for the people to expand CGD. And as far as the PNG, as I said, they have already announced the bidding is right now going on. Some of the new cities like Ludhiana, Chandigarh, they have already awarded. Bangalore is under bidding, Kochi is under bidding. So bidding round is on. The only thing is, with this kind of allocation of gas, more and more entity will show interest, and definitely this will be a boost to the industry and also to the consumer.
Is there an estimate of how much gas would be needed once you expand to other cities? And
see, if you see a press release, a number is given 1 MMSCMD gas. If it is given to the CGD sector, it covers 20 lakh households. So even if you give 1 million gas, 20 lakh households are covered. 20 lakh household into 5 or into 4, whatever you want, so many number of people can be supplied. So that's the kind of reach of this CGD sector is. And as I said, already 20 cities are under bidding right now. The second round, the next round of bidding, whatever you call it. And there are 300 cities in the catchment area of the existing pipeline which can be covered in a phased manner as and when this CGD sector distribution happens.
When these 20 cities get added, what will be the total requirement of gas for cities alone? And will the domestic gas be sufficient to meet the requirement?
As you just now heard, the Secretary has said that the more and more gas production is expected in the next 2-3 years' time. So with that, the current policy, if it is continued, will definitely provide boost, and more cities will be getting gas. As far as the numbers are concerned, I gave you a number that 1 MMSCMD gas covers 20 lakhs. Now, depending upon the population of the city and the reach, it will be difficult for me to say, but a broad number I can say, today we are supplying almost 11% out of the whole gas basket. It may increase another few percentage, but the reach will be quite large in that.
Sir, just one question. From 1st April, when the new domestic gas price gets implemented, will this impact the current reduction in price get nullified from 1st April?
This is a different matter, we don't want to deal with that now, but we have issued an order, there is one thing. But, as far as this, the CNG and the PNG concerned, we have set out the policy, and this is the new policy which will be enforced. That has nothing to do with that. Okay, thank you.
Just to understand, this diversion of gas is from non-NEL blocks, sir?
Yeah. No, yeah, you are right.
So this is okay. So basically the nominated blocks of ONGC and Oil India. Okay.
Percentage of gas which was still being supplied to non-priority sectors like refineries, petrochemicals, and so their share has been cut down by about 1.5 now. They still will be getting some 4.5 MMSCMD current. That is what the position is.
Applies to only, the beyond certain, what is the consumption?
5,000, sir.
5,000. Those who are within the bracket of 5,000, they will not, they will remain as it is. Only beyond that, there will be some cut. But at the same,
You mentioned about Firozabad glass bangle
for example, Firozabad bangle manufacturers, they will be totally protected. And in fact, some of them will be restored, which are within the 5,000 bracket. They, if there was a cut earlier, and there was a cut earlier, they will be restored. That they will also get the comfort. So I must tell you that, in fact, this is, we have been supplying 80% even for the existing CNG and PNG. Then, ultimately we could not, these states could not expand. And now this will be a big incentive. Reduction in price and this thing will be a big incentive for the newcomers, new cities, new states. I think that is why, it was, everybody was saying, no, it is very, price is not prohibitive, we can't do that. And your supply is also not consistent, your supply is not adequate. These are all the complaints, whenever I go to, used to campaign, go in a campaign for expansion of the CNG and PNG, this was the complaint everywhere. With that, this complaint is, last 13, 14 months I have been hearing whenever I go. I said, why don't you go in? When I go to Bangalore, I tell you, why don't you do that? We will support you. But even then, they were reluctant. They were telling, that I said, remove your VAT or whatever it may be. Then I will come out with a program. And I think this is not exercise for the last 3-4 months. To be very frank, ultimately this is the result of our debate and, going around the country. And this is the grievances of many of the CNG and the PNG entities, and ultimately this is a big relief which you are providing for expansion of these facilities to the entire country. I think more of them will come in line to avail this facility.
So from April, what sort of price increase are we looking at? It is
no, now
10 to 12 rupees? Just trying to understand, sir, what is the
how can you understand now? Because, the price at that time, you do not know what will be the price. Today it is this is not the premature time to discuss about April. April price in international price and economic calculation, we do not know to what level it will come. We will not be in position to give a forecast today. Thank you very much.
All right. Well, that is the word coming in from the oil minister. So as you heard, CNG prices have been slashed by 15 rupees a kilo. So that's in effect 30%. Pipe natural prices have been cut as well. So in effect, domestic users will now be protected from the gas price hike that was earlier undertaken.